Hello and welcome to Stampin' by Hannah and to Fancy Fold Friday. Today I've got this TeePee card for you, which looks fantastic stood on your mantelpiece, and it does fold flat. If you untie the badly tied knot, it will fold flat into a regular sized envelope. So I'm not going to retie that. I'm not going to do that today. Let's get started. So you're going to need, I've got a piece of pink pirouette cardstock here that measures 8 1/4 by 5 3/4, which is about the size of a standard card base. I do apologise if you can hear that noise. That's I've shut the cat out today, and she's scratching at the door trying to get in. I'm hoping that James is going to stop her in a minute, but we shall wait and see. So I'm going to use my stamping trimmer today, and I'm going to insert it into the long side. I'm going to score it at 4 1/8, which will make a standard fold card. I'm going to insert it back in to my stamping trimmer this way round and score, long side, and score it at 4 1/8 again, but only a little way of the way down, so about 2.5 inches. I've got centimetres on here, so I'm going to go to about 6.5 centimetres and back up again. And that's all. I'm going to put this to one side for a moment and get my scissors. And we're going to cut this short score line that we've just created. Can you see that? I don't know if you can see that. Yeah, that score line. We're going to cut to there, and then we're going to cut from the end of that score line to this corner here. And then from that corner straight up. It would be better, it would be a straight line if I'd have done it with a bigger pair of scissors. So I'm then going to open out the card, and you'll have something that looks like that. We now need to score from this point here to this corner and again to the other side. I'll bring my stamping trimmer back in and line this score, the end of this score line up with, there's a groove in the middle, and we need to line it up with that there, with the score line, the middle score line, and this corner. Pop it down, hold it really still, and then score, and the same on the other side. So line this bit up here and hold it still with your finger, and then it'll move. You can line that corner up and score again. So you've now got that kind of configuration. So there's like a big arrow, a bit like an aeroplane, on your card. You fold it in half again, and then you need to fold these pieces in on themselves like that. And there, if you fold it around, forms the basis of your TeePee. So that it stays closed, you could use a brad or a Velcro dot, or possibly some magnets. I'm going to again use some ribbon. Got my pink pirouette ribbon and the 1/4 inch hole punch. I'm going to fold it round, and we're going to punch here. So we've sort of pinch the triangle together, insert in your hole punch, and then you do need to give it it's crocodile would be better, but I haven't got one to hand. So that makes the hole ready for your ribbon. To decorate my TeePee card, I have a piece of celebration paper in pink pirouette. This is the Best Year Ever paper, which is one of the things you could get for free, and we're going to cut this on the diagonal. This is a square that measures 3 3/4 of an inch by 3 3/4. So we're going to cut it into 2 triangles. So if we line up the 2 points again and cut, and we'll get 2 triangles. I'm actually going to use one of the triangles today, and we're going to stick it onto the front of the TeePee like that. And you're now thinking, but Hannah, there's a hole there. I find it easier to do it this way around, punch the hole first and then stick your DSP on and punch the hole again, than trying to get your hole punch to go through 3 layers of cardstock and a layer of DSP. So, a bit of snail on the back. And just there. And we can turn it over, and this will should actually reach, there it does, to punch that last hole in there. I've got my pink pirouette seam binding ribbon. I'm just going to cut off a length of it. You can now get to watch me tie a very, very bad bow. So, or possibly a knot. We'll see how it goes, shall we? So, through there, and through there, and through that one. Tie a knot first, bring it all together. Just try and manipulate that around. It's not great, is it? Never mind. Trim it off. I've got a little bit of stamping. I've got the Big Day celebration stamp set, and I'm going to use this Happy Birthday stamp. So I've got my pink pirouette ink, and I'm just going to stamp that down. That punches out with the extra large oval punch. And then I'm just going to sponge the edges with my pink pirouette. I think my ink pad's getting a bit dry. Could do with a re-ink, I think. Close that up so I don't have my fingers in it. And then one dimensional on the back. And there we have, that's my TeePee card for Fancy Fold Friday. Thanks for watching Stampin' by Hannah. All the measurements and instructions are on the blog link in the down bar below. I hope to see you again next time. Thanks for watching. Bye for now.